So baby sign language, what is it, who needs it, and how do you do it? So guys, today we're gonna talk about baby sign language. Probably you've heard about it, but you don't know what it is, or maybe you know, but you don't know how to implement it. Today I'm gonna show you how to do it. Hi, my name is Ricardo and I live in Germany with my wife and my 3 kids. They are a girl of 9, a boy 5, and a girl 2. We're an international family. I'm originally from Brazil. My wife is French, and you see, we live in Germany, so we have a big mix of different languages. So baby sign languages is actually a way that you can start communicating with your baby before he starts talking. So you make some gestures with your hands usually, and after a while the baby learns that. First the baby starts understanding your signs, and afterwards the baby also starts making some of the signs that you can communicate. So this is a way for you to encourage your baby to start communicating with you, not verbally, of course, but through signs. It helps the parents a lot to start understanding what the baby wants, and on the other hand also the baby gets less frustrated after it starts seeing that he's being understood, that he can make this communication. This is very important for the baby not to become frustrated, because usually babies, they want to communicate. They are just human, just as you and me, and they want to communicate, but they are not so far that they can express verbally what they want. So through the baby sign language they manage to express what they want actually, and then it brings down a little bit of their frustration. Many people think that when the baby starts doing sign language, they will actually start communicating later. But many studies show that it's actually not like this. It's actually the opposite. The baby creates this, he gets happy that it's being able to communicate through signs. He gets more confident that can communicate, that it's being able to communicate. So the baby actually starts to communicate earlier. And one other big point that speaks for the sign language, it's in the special cases that the parents, they are an international family, that they communicate with the kids using different languages. This is one example from my family, from our family. I am originally from Brazil. My wife is French, yes, and we live in Germany, so it's very international. The kids, when they go to school, they hear German. Our friends, they speak German. But I only speak Portuguese, which is the language that we speak in Brazil. I only speak Portuguese to my kids, and my wife only speaks French. And between them, they do speak French instead of German. Well, it's a mix in our house. But back to the topic of baby sign. This is one very good thing for babies who are in this environment, international environment, that they make the connection. They can make this connection from different languages when the parents use the same signs for the same things. For example, I used to talk to my baby in Portuguese to say, okay, it's time to go to sleep. I used to say the Portuguese word for that, and my wife used to do the same sign. It's important that both parents, they do the same sign, but she used to speak in French. I mean, every time you say a sign, I'm gonna go over this later, you speak also, so that the kids also, they start learning the sounds, but you make the sign and you speak the word that you want to say in your own language, and the kids, they make this connection. Okay, with mama this is the word, with papa this is the word, but the meaning is the same. So how you do to start doing the baby sign, and when? You can start as early as you want. In the internet you see different things. You see some websites suggesting between 4 months and 6 months, either with 8 months, either with 1 year. We try to start as early as possible, because we wanted to communicate with the baby, and every time that we said, okay, are you hungry, and then we made the sign of being hungry, we didn't really follow actually you don't really need to follow. There are some let's say rules, of how you should do it, but you can do as you want. The important thing in your house is that mama and papa and also other siblings also do the same sign. But if you keep in the family with the same sign, is fine. Doesn't matter which sign you use. Has also, of course, to be easy for the baby to do it also back. You know, you shouldn't, if you come up with a new sign, it shouldn't be too complicated. The key is repetition. You're gonna have to repeat, you know, as a parent, you need to repeat many things, many times. Repetition is the key in this case. You're gonna repeat many months until you don't expect that after 1 week that the baby's gonna be giving you some signs. It's probably not gonna happen like that. So you have to be prepared to repeat every time, which is not bad, because usually you ask the baby, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? You sleepy? Now we're going to take a shower. And you actually get used to making the signs whenever you say something to the baby. And like I said, every time you make the sign, you say the word that you want to say so that the baby makes this connection. And it's gonna come a time that the baby is also gonna sign back to you. Probably it's gonna take a couple months, but it's a very nice time when you see a baby, for example, going like this, saying that he wants more. It's fun. It's fun to see that the baby is trying to communicate. The baby also feels good when he understands that we understood him, but in this case, it's important to acknowledge that we understood what the baby wanted to tell us. For example, if the baby says, "Okay, I don't want any more," take the plate away. It's fine. Don't try to do other things. Just acknowledge you understood the baby. Otherwise, the baby's maybe going to be frustrated that he's still not being able to communicate. So I'm going to show you now which signs we used to do with our babies, because if you research, I actually in the beginning, before my first daughter was born, I bought a book about sign languages, and there is a long, very long list. But in the end, we used maybe 5, 6 daily and a couple more maybe weekly, but there were not that many. And for us, it was a little bit harder also to try to memorize many of them. And in the end, we didn't really use, for example, airplane. There's also a sign for airplanes or sign for cow, but in the end, we didn't use them. In the end, I think just a handful of signs are important. And I'm gonna go over them, the most important ones that we think that we use the most, and there are some of them I think they are also important for the baby to learn. Other ones, they're just nice to have, but some of them I think they are very important. I will start with the one that we used to do like this. This means more. Many people say you can do like this also, doesn't matter, like I said, choose for your family. But we used to do like this whenever the baby wants something else, some more, I don't know, got some food, you want more. It usually came together with the "are you done?" So with the food, you want more or are you done? That's how I used to tell our kids. I used to come to them in their hive. You want more or are you done? You want more? Are you done? I repeated a couple times, and my wife also used to come and then speak in French. Of course, I was not speaking in English with the babies, and yeah, eventually they do something like this. It means that they want more, but like I said, it takes a couple months. So more, I used to do like this. Some people do like this, doesn't matter. It's easy for the baby to do. Choose one and go ahead. This one is one that you're gonna see that you're gonna use a lot. Another one, are you hungry? Some people teach like this, are you hungry? We use it together with actually this is the sign for eat or food. We just used to do like this. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? You want to eat? If the baby's already eating and we want to ask, do you want some more? So we came like this. But if the baby's playing or going, hey, 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 we used to say, okay, are you hungry? Or if the food was ready and the baby was playing, say, hey, let's go, it's time to eat. We use the same one. Yeah. What else? Thank you. Every time you said, okay, thank you, you know how you do. You start earlier for the baby to learn. Actually, I don't know if everybody does, but it's suggested that even if the baby is small, you start already introducing this thank you or please We did this in our house. In the beginning we got the impression that the baby was not understanding, but the thing is, babies, they understand a lot more than what you think they do. So in their head, stuff is going on. So don't underestimate the baby when it comes to understanding stuff. I mean, the babies, they understand a lot more than what you think they do. So we used to do since the beginning, okay, thank you, it's like this, just a sign that starts with the chin, it goes in the front. That's how we used to do. And I think this is also the official one. And please also came with it, but somehow we used less. But please would be like this, please. Just do like this and a little bit with the head tilted to the front. This is actually how we used to do. I don't know if it's the official one. What else? Milk. If the baby wants to drink milk, so it's like this. You can also do like this, but the easiest one was like this. I think we did like this. But milk, actually, we didn't use so much. We used more when they were younger. Time to eat, it was just implicit milk and everything. After they got a little bit older, that they started eating something, yeah, different than milk or drinking water. So we started with the milk like this, but you can also do like this. This is easier for the baby to do. So just do like this. Weight, this is an important one, because sometimes, especially smaller babies, when you leave the room, they don't know if you're coming back, or you put them in bed and you need to pick up something, but you're coming back. Just don't leave and don't say anything. And we noticed that the babies, they really reacted from early age, very different if we said wait or if we didn't say. So wait, just like this with the hand. It means the baby understands when you do like this, understands that you're gonna come back soon, that you're just not leaving. Yeah, sometimes the babies cry also, but we noticed there was a big difference whenever, I think my wife started a little bit later than me. So when she used to leave the room, there was more crying than me. So important one, wait, I'm coming back, no? Wait, and then you say, of course, in your language. If it's English, it's fine English. And these are the ones that we use the most. I'm gonna show you a couple more that we didn't use so much. Well, after a while, but this was after the baby got a little bit older. It was thirsty. Some people do also with the cup like this, so it's a movement of the cup. We did like this. Are you thirsty? You want to drink water? Encourage you to do with your kid. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, just give me a thumbs up. If you want, you can subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you then in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.